Good afternoon. You know who I am. If you don't, then watch my previous videos at the very first part when I start recording. Anyway, this is basically me on an insomnia kick. It's been 3 days since I've gotten any sleep. It's not that I don't want to sleep, it's just when I try to sleep, you know that feeling you get of drifting? I don't ever get that, and I'll lay there for 6 hours just super tired and nothing will happen. I've tried taking melatonin, I've tried taking Flexeril. That helps a little bit, but not every time. I've taken, I drink tension tamer tea, which has lots of stuff in it. Lemongrass, catnip, and a few other things that I don't necessarily remember what's all in them. So, that's that. The tension tamer does calm me down a little bit, but it doesn't necessarily bring me over the edge to sleepland. Flexeril will make me extremely tired, but it's very rare that I will cross over to the land of sleep. Melatonin, once again, will make me really tired, but it will not work for with a shit. It used to work so well with me when I first moved down here, but because there were days I would have to go to sleep and wake up and then go to whatever job I had. I had so many jobs down here since at first it was hard, and then I found a bunch of places, and they all fucking sucked. Except the first one, Cameron, the valve place. That was a really nice job, and if my wife didn't have to have emergency surgery on her back, I probably could very well still be at that job. It was cool. They liked me. I liked them. But I had to go be at her side because she had to have neck fusion, otherwise her spine would collapse. Not very nice to hear that your wife is already suffering something that could be very life-threatening or paralyzer. So they wouldn't let me take 3 days off work, and they said, well, if you go or if you have to go, then we're gonna have to let you go. And I'm like, well, my family comes first, so sayonara, hasta luego. Bye-bye. But every job after that just fucking sucked cock. It was like call center and Walmart. Worked at that one. There's this custodial job that I took, and I worked one day, and I didn't know that my lower spine was reversed. You know how, when you have your spine, goes like that or something. Well, mine's reversed. It's hard to do on camera because the camera has a mirror effect. So even if I were to draw it on a piece of paper, you know what I mean though. Look at the spine and look at the lower spine. That reversed is my lower spine, and that's why I'm in so much pain. Except I have to admit, the walking and running and taking my Melexicam or Mobic has really helped out a lot with my lower back pain, which I'm very thankful for, because I've been suffering with lower back pain since age 20, and I'm 33 now, and it doesn't get any easier. In fact, the walking and the Mobic, doing both of those, has helped tremendously. So yeah, I'm happy to say that my lower back pain is not nearly as prominent as it used to be. So thumbs up to the doctors who helped me out there. They also gave me some Tylenol 4s if I ever had back breakthrough pain, but I've only had that happen one time, and believe me, Tylenol 4s knocked me on my ass. Scary stuff right there. I'd rather take Norco, but we have a regulation on opiates now because doctors like to go signature crazy on those. And basically, I think it's all nationwide, but as far as Oklahoma is concerned, that's no bueno. So yeah, so here I am, 3 days without sleep, and I want to try to take a nap because I got some beer and I want to drink later, so just so I can keep myself calm. I'm proud of my wife though. As many of you know, I'm gonna sit up. As many of you may or may not know, she's on a large amount of pain medications because of her back. Her back is in bad shape. It always has been. And she didn't do this to herself. Her father wasn't a very abusive prick. I mean, I'm not going to go too much into detail on the internet because I know she wouldn't appreciate that. But he was a very abusive prick that basically made her and her brother lift and push heavy things. And the reason why her back is fucked up is because she was trying to do things that he was making his her brother. Give me a minute. My brain just went. Her younger brother. All right. Her dad would make him do stuff, but you know, she thought that was unfair. The whole ordeal was unfair. I don't know what the hell he was thinking. The guy, he's nuttier than squirrel turd. Anyway, he basically made them push and pull appliances, push and pull things out of the appliances, and they were like fucking 6, 7, 8 years old. And that fucked her back up for life because of that. That she's been to a pain management doctor, and they basically told her, I'm sorry, hon, but you're going to be on pain pills for the rest of your life if you want to be out of pain. But, so she's on currently short-acting and long-acting Oxycontins. And what that entails is it helps her being without pain for short, you know, even the long-acting or short, it's keeping her out of withdrawal, because before that she was taking Norcos and morphine. 250 milligrams of morphine sulfate. Very strong dosage. I'm surprised it didn't kill her, but she was on them for years because her doctor was like, well, if this works, then fuck it. Because that's how our doctors in this country are. They're a bunch of fucking cocksuckers. I hate every single one of them. Because they don't really care about you. They just care about this and, you know, send you packing. Same thing with psychiatrists, which is why I don't put too much trust into the mental health system. In fact, the mental health system in America is so broken, I'm still baffled that it hasn't shut down in some way, shape, or form, because they make people go more Nazi cuckoo than they already are. I mean, shit, I got bipolar disorder, panic anxiety disorder. What else do I have? I got a lot. I mean, those are the only ones I'm familiar with. I know there's a couple more. Well, there's generalized anxiety disorder, but I think that falls in the same category as anxiety disorder. I'm bipolar type 1, I think. Yeah, so you know, I got my own share of problems. I don't take anything for them, except if I'm having a panic attack. I do take a Ativan, or I have the ability to take Xanax as well. Now, my Xanax is not for necessarily anxiety, but the doctor think it was a good idea to put me on the Xanax to take at bedtime. I will not take them. I thought I could, but I won't, because I've seen people on Xanax, when they finally kick in, they act like they're fucking drunk. I don't want to feel like I'm drunk off a pill, you know. Xanax is not a very safe pill at all. I don't think any benzo is. I heard Ativan is probably the only one that's considered safe. Or safest, because it has the actually I don't remember why I heard that. I just remember hearing it from somewhere. I could be extremely wrong on all accounts. Xanax I know is a very old one. It's been used for years, and I think Valium is another old one. Ativan is I don't know if that one's old or not. I'll have to do my own research before stating that. Anyway, so I see that and I'm like, I don't want to look or feel. I don't want to feel like that, especially if I'm trying to sleep. I'm the kind of guy that just likes to feel mellow and drift off to sleep. Now, Flexeril will help with that sometimes. Melatonin won't work anymore at all. In fact, all melatonin has done. I tried it again because I used to take melatonin all the time. But, you know, for the long term, it's not recommended. Nothing is good for long term is not recommended because of the shit that can happen when you're on those pills. I took melatonin 3 milligrams, and it made me extremely tired. But once again, here's asleep, here's awake. Couldn't go over to Sleepland or whatever. I'm not good, you know. Finger charades or whatever the fuck. So it's just been rough, man. It's just it's like I hate having insomnia bouts like these because they make me feel like I'm spaced. Like right now, I don't even, you know, it's like you are confused between the land of the awake and the land of the sleep. You know, you feel like you're dreaming and you're talking, you know, in your dream, and you feel like you're dreaming, but you're not. It's real weird. I'm just hoping that when I finally do lay down in the next half hour, I can maybe get a couple hours of shut-eye. That'd be nice. I did a lot of exercise this morning. I went for an hour-and-a-half jog, and I did some house cleaning just to burn off some energy. And because some of the time, actually most of the time when I do that, I can sleep okay. But when this started, I went for my mile-and-a-half jog. I don't know why I thought hour, and I couldn't sleep that night, or the following night, and then here we are today. I'll just lay there and I sometimes let music play. I try using binaural beats. I've tried many methods of inducing a sleep. Not a damn thing helps. Binaural beats, for some reason, I'll let them play for about 20-30 minutes, you know, and usually it says you fall asleep pretty fast on those. Now, it used to be like that, I'm not going to lie. I used to be able to pass right out when I would listen to the binaural beats, but now it's like when I do that, it's like, I get mad. Like, I'll throw the headphones off and just be like, ugh! You know, just like, rage. My wife will be like, what's wrong, honey? And I'm just like, I'm like, I can't sleep. I can't sleep, Michelle. And, you know, I wish I can go to a... Sometimes I wish you could go to a hospital, but what are they going to do? All they're going to do is sedate my ass and to send me packing, you know? There is one pill that does work, and I'm actually going to... My wife's probably... She said, if you ain't sleeping tonight, I'm going to give it to you. There is one medicine that works, and I'm pretty sure many of you have heard of it. It's called Phenergan or promethazine, and that shit, it's for nausea, right? That shit knocks you the fuck out. I think that's, let's see, there's Kitten Leg, and I don't know who else is behind. Oh, and Steeler. Steeler's 25 pounds. He's a big cat. Lover, though. Absolute lover. Because a woman down the street passed away, and she wanted to give him a good home. Because he's a good cat. Look at him. Yeah, that's Steeler. He's a very good cat, very loving. He loves everybody. Maybe one day I can hold him on camera, but he's real heavy and it's hard to hold him. Kitten, on the other hand, is he's light. He's just a pain in the ass. Sometimes he doesn't lay still. Love the little guy. All of our cats are doing great, though. You know, we feed them. Our bunny, the newest member of our family, he's doing really well. I actually held him the other day, and he didn't. Usually he fidgets because he's not used to being held. But yeah, he took to it like a fish to water, and you know, I'm like, you be cool with me, I'll be cool with you, and we didn't have a problem, so that was nice. So you know, everything in our house is it's okay. Everything's going all right. I just wish I can get this fucking insomnia shit straightened out. Let me tell you, I went on the internet, right? Because sometimes, you know, you want to see what kind of tips and hints are given to, you know, people that... The shit they recommend is fucking... It's stupid. It really is. And every fucking site has the same shit. Oh, if you haven't slept in a half hour, go to another room and sit down. What the fuck is that gonna do? Oh, okay, so wait, you gotta change the surroundings, so that's supposed to magically fucking train you. Suck a fucking dick. A big black fucking anaconda-sized dick. That doesn't help anybody, and if it does, then you must have a screw loose. I mean, that doesn't seem to have... There's that, and then what's the other one that I read a lot? Oh, write down your fucking problems. That is horseshit. It does not work. I wish I could show you my fucking notepad that I had. Ah, here it is. This is a small list. Actually, no, I take that back. This is one of the blue books I had when I went to college for my math class. And, well, they said buy 3 of them. I must have ripped the pages out. I'm trying to, beat Castlevania Lament of Innocence, I jotted down the ancient texts, because, like I told you, I'm retarded, so I have to sometimes do things in order to, jot notes and take things. Anyways, the ancient text in one of the parts of the game, you will know the false wall from the tapestry of the flying two-headed one. That's ancient text 4. Ancient text 3, when the scorching statue is frozen, the defender will crumble. Okay, whatever. And ancient text 1, this actually proved helpful for making the boss appear and, of course, kicking his ass. Meth means death, obviously, but E-meth means life. I don't think any... Yeah, I ripped the pages out of the journal I try. That is such bullshit. Listening to soft music is another one. Okay, that one I'll give it some credit. It makes you feel calm. If you're just stressed out to the point of wanting to kill somebody, that will calm you down from that. But to bring you into the realm of sleep, no bueno. Let's see what else is there. Keep your room cool. Well, that's a given. No one wants to sleep in a room that's like fucking an oven. Let's see. What else is there? Shit. Jotting down shit that doesn't work. Oh. You know what else doesn't work? Days. It's basically the same shit, diphenhydramine, I think it's pronounced. I don't know, don't care. It's the same shit that's found in Benadryl and shit like that. This is over-counter Walmart branded bullshit. Like my wife likes going to Walmart. I hate going there, and if I had to fucking say, I'd say go somewhere else, because I hate that fucking place. I don't want to give them any more of my business, but my wife's like, well, this is the only place that has this and that one. Fuck you. Whatever, though. And I meant to be better composed in this video. I'm really sorry. I'm all over the place. I know. But all the shit that you read for Insomnia is complete bullshit. If it helps you, then I'm sorry. You're more fucked up in the head than I am, because I can't see that helping anybody that has. Because if you write down the problem, okay, so here's the problem. All right. Say you write down your problems, your days, what you got to do for tomorrow. Let's see. Say you're a parent and you have to, take your kid out or something, right? Where's a pen? I'm not gonna really write it down. I just wanna fucking be a smart ass when it comes to that. Okay, we'll use this broken e-cig battery as a pen, right? Say I'm a dad, heaven forbid, because no, we ain't procreating in this shit. Anyways, say I'm a dad, okay, and I'm working, and basically I'm your average American Joe who works, takes care of his kids and wife and everything. So, let's see. Big presentation tomorrow at 9 a.m. Take kids to after-school activities. Make dinner for wife and children. Wash clothes and have sex with wife. Then you close it in. It's still there! It's still up here. Hello? How is writing it down gonna make it go away? It's not. Idiots! Who writes this shit? Stupid motherfuckers need to stop writing bullshit of help. That's not help, that's retardation. Write it down in a notebook. Write your problem down here. Stupid. You know what? I'm gonna load a list, and I'm gonna give my personal commentary on the tips for insomnia. Tips for insomnia. Oh boy, yeah, here we go. Here's what I'm talking about. Well, this one actually, no, this one right here actually gives you a way to make a routine and let your doctor know about your sleep. Which is cool, I guess, but let me find something. No, I don't want a fucking video because I'm talking to people right now. I'm gonna kill somebody. 10 tips to get WebMD. Oh yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Okay. Alright. This is WebMD's 10 tips to beat insomnia. This is all a bunch of bullshit. Well, a couple of them I can actually see, but I'm going to let off my personal commentary. Now, before I get into this, somebody, I won't mention his name because I don't want to call him out by name, but I do want to call him out on some of this shit. So, some people have been sending me PMs, which I'm fine with, as long as it's not just you're a fat fuck, kill yourself or something like that. You know, it doesn't affect me necessarily, but it's that's immature, and if you know you can't be nice to me, then you can go fuck yourself and get raped by some big black guy down the street from you or whatever the fuck. Because that's bullshit. I didn't start shit with you. Why are you starting shit with me? It's just dumb. I swear people are so immature and retarded they have to do something to somebody else to make themselves feel, I guess important is the word I'm looking for. Important. To feel like they have some sort of worth because their life is so worthless. At least I'm open about why my life fucking sucks. Well, for the most part. Not all my life details is everyone's business, but I do sometimes go for. I'm not going to deny that at all. But anyways, I just want to say this cocksucker said to me, he says I enjoy being depressed. Let me tell you something. Who do you know who has depression enjoys being depressed? Now, before you answer that in your head, think about this. We know that teenage girls, the majority, I mean, there's guys too, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of girly guys out there, you know. This world's fucked up. Sometimes I wish a comment would just hit it and get it over with, you know. These people are just, they're a problem. Okay, anyway. Most of it is girls. They express their depression through social media now, because now they got an outlet for it. So, oh, excuse me, the black beans, they sometimes make me belch. They like the attention from friends, be them guy or girl, friends, family. They're like, oh, what's wrong, sweetie? Man, let me come over and throw the dick in you. You know, some stupid shit you hear from certain. They want attention, basically. That's all it is. That's what it boils down to. Now, when I express my depression, I don't want attention. Fuck. I don't, if you don't want to write me, I don't give a goddamn. I actually would prefer that. Don't write me. But if you write, I will sometimes respond to you. It depends on what you're writing me for, what you're writing about, and what the subject matter is. If there's any kind of insults or you're purposely trying to make me feel bad, then you can go get fucked. I ain't gonna respond to you, and you can suck a cock. This motherfucker said, you seem like you like feeling depressed. I really feel like feeling depressed, huh? No. I don't like being depressed. I fucking hate it. In fact, if I knew a way to cure the depression that didn't involve taking mind-bending drugs that I refused to take in the first place anyway, I would do it in a heartbeat. And I am doing things to better my depression. I'm doing more exercises. And you say I drink nothing but beer and energy drinks. Are you fucking retarded? Have you watched my past vlogs? I've been drinking nothing but fucking water. This is filled with, well, was filled with water. There's still a little bit of water I haven't drank yet. Yeah, it's my Transformers cup. Okay, I'm an 80s child. Okay, I even have that fucking my Thundercats tattoo I've had since 2005 or somewhere around that time period. Okay, I'm an 80s child, and I'm in somewhat a adult kid. I mean, I'm not an adult baby. I do take care of my responsibilities. I do take care of shit. Not that I have to say that to you, because if you are putting words into my mouth or into my lifestyle, then you're a piece of shit, and you need to stop thinking you're on your high horse, thinking you're doing everything right, when you're probably doing everything wrong. That being said, Mr. Douchebag, I don't drink beer and energy drinks all the goddamn time. I drink water every fucking day. 8 times, because you're supposed to drink 8 ounces, which I think is about that size, of water every fucking day. 6 to 8 glasses. I drink 12 of these motherfuckers a day, and I piss like a racehorse because I have edema. Okay, so I have PAD, peripheral artery disease. Okay, so I have to drink water. It's the only thing that seems to help that. And going for a walk. Nothing pisses me off more than some internet cocksucker writing to me, thinking he knows everything, and fucking has just all the answers, and throwing them in my general direction. You can get fucked, dude. Yeah, I'm mad. I think anyone that would receive a message like that would get mad too. No, I don't like being depressed. I fucking hate it. I've hated it since I've had it since age 3, okay? I knew I was depressed at age 3 because I would sit there, stare at my toys, and for some reason start crying for no... I'd just start crying for no reason. And my mom wouldn't even come to comfort me or talk to me. I guess she was trying the Ferber method, but then other times I would cry, she'd be like, oh, what's the matter, baby? I'm sick of motherfuckers online who think they have the answers for everything, and they fucking don't. They're liars. You know, and I always told myself, you know, stop listening to these idiots and go do things on your own terms. Find what works for you. And if that works for you, go and do it. And so far, that's been the best road I've taken, and that's the best road I've chosen, and I've seen the most results for it. So suck a dick. Energy drinks. I hate energy drinks. They taste like cat piss. I never drink cat piss. Yeah, I got a lot of cats, but I would never drink cat piss because I'm not a freak like that. It's gross. All energy drinks taste like shit, or some form of shit, or whatever. They taste awful. Energy drinks and beer. And I only drink beer twice a fucking month, okay? I drink 2 tall boys and 2 shots of, you know, something like this. This is Kraken. Black rum, I think. Yeah, black spiced rum. And sometimes I don't drink at all during the month. It depends on my budget. So, fuck you, eat a dick. Okay, that felt good to get off my chest. Anyways, that's probably gonna be the highlight of the video, because people for some reason like raging a lot, and I don't know why. It'll probably make my blood pressure go up a few notches. I don't give a shit. Anyways, after this, I'll go ahead and cut the video. Wake up at the same time each day. Okay. Now, I can see that working, but depending on the schedule someone lives or someone does, it really depends. When I worked, I would have the same schedule every day. It was either from 8 to 5. It would be for 8 to 5 or 9 to 6 or something like that. So they were roughly around the same, just a couple hour differences. I still couldn't sleep. I'd still have to do something in order to fall asleep. Sometimes I wouldn't sleep at all. Or so I would take a half of Phenergan, so I would be able to sleep, but I would be all the hangovers off that shit is absolutely awful. But it is what it is. Let's see. Okay, eliminate alcohol and stimulants like nicotine or caffeine. Okay, the alcohol, yeah, there is some science behind it that I know fuckers will point it out. But you can suck a dick, because alcohol has helped me sleep during numerous times I couldn't sleep. The reason why I won't drink my beer now is because I want to be awake and attentive to when I get drunk. I know that's hard to explain, but when you have a low budget to the point where you can't buy beer very often, you want to savor every little drop that you get in the correct mindset. Okay? So, alcohol, that's bullshit. Stimulants like nicotine and caffeine. Okay. Nicotine, not so much. Nicotine, once you're addicted, acts like a sedative. Has sedation effects. It calms you down. Sometimes. Sometimes it reverses and your heart ends up racing and you have a panic attack. I've had that problem with the electronic cigarettes, which I'm very surprised from. But I think it's because the quality of the juice were shitty. Caffeine, yes, I can agree with that because in my mid-20s, I drink an entire 2-liter of Faygo Cola. And normally, if I would drink that much soda, I could actually go to sleep, depending... it depends on the situation. Yeah, see, now I'm worked up. People like that piss me off. And, basically, I drank that, and I couldn't sleep, and I had to work the next day, and I couldn't sleep at all. I would get to the point where I'm about to fall asleep, but it just would not cross over, like I said, with this situation I'm going through right now. But see, the thing is I haven't drank any caffeine in 2 weeks. I haven't drank my tea in 2 weeks. I've been drinking nothing but water, like I said, and because water is the best thing to drink. I mean, pop is good once in a while. I don't drink that very often anymore. Tea is excellent, but once again, I'm not drinking all that stuff all that much either. I drink mostly water, especially when I'm at home. Anyway, so the caffeine, I do agree with that. Okay, because of stimulants, you know, I get that. Okay, limit naps. Once again, that's also debatable. Not for me necessarily. I can't speak from experience, but I can speak for other people's experience. My brother, all right, he would take a nap every time he gets off work, and then he'll get up, stay up for about 5-6 hours, and then go to sleep again, and then go to work. He does that all the time. He can have naps, and it does not affect him at all. So no bueno. That's debatable. Because, I mean, it could, like I said, everybody is unique in their own way. So, you know, whatever. Anyway, let's move on. Limit activities in bed. Once again, that's highly debatable. You know, beds for fucking and sleeping, mostly. But sometimes you lay in bed to watch a movie if you're having stomach aches, or if you're, you know, like, if you're like me, I have to have sound when sleeping. So, you know, and white noise just ain't enough. Like, I'll play like like I mentioned in past vlogs, I'll play DVDs, or I'll play a playlist on YouTube on my tablet, and I listen to it at a very low volume, and I'll put on my CPAP because I suffer from sleep apnea, and I go to sleep. That's normally how it happens, but unfortunately it's not the same each and every time. Now this right here, I don't care what anyone says, is complete bullshit. Oh, it depends, actually. See, I'm contradicting myself. Damn it. Okay, I'll put this in better perspective. Do not eat or drink but right before bed. Okay. There were times, and I'm going to speak from experience, that I would go to bed hungry. My stomach would be rumbling because I haven't eaten 9, 10, 12 hours. I'm serious. I know I'm a big guy, but sometimes, guys, I don't eat. That's bad. I know it's just as bad as overeating. That's probably why I haven't been losing that much gut. Whatever the cause may be, hopefully one day I'll find something that works. And I mean, the running seems to be helping a little, so I haven't got my weight checked in about 3 weeks, so I don't know. We'll find out. But I've been watching my diet and everything, and one thing I need to learn to kick, I love peanut butter. That's like one of my favorite things, but the contents in peanut butter are very high in fat. So I need to, like, limit myself with the peanut butter. But damn it, I love it, and it's so easy. You could just slap it on some bread and I love it with rye bread. In fact, my favorite rye breads I'm eating lately are Jewish and dark rye. Both of those are just, especially toasted. And rye bread's better for you than that. I try to limit my whites with anything. I only eat white bread as if I'm absolutely out of wheat or rye bread. Anyway, so that's bullshit. I mean, what they're saying is if you suffer from gastroesophageal reflux or GERD or heartburn, then you'll have a problem a hard time sleeping because of the burning sensation you have right between your heart and your belly and your esophagus, which I can see. But not every fucking thing has to be spicy. You can eat something like a peanut butter sandwich, and you'll be fine. And eat a glass of milk, you'll be fine. Unless you have lactose intolerance, and then that's just going to make your evening even a hell of a lot worse. So, that's bullshit. Number 6, to me, is completely irrelevant. Making your sleeping environment comfortable. This one makes my fucking brain hurt. How the fuck can you get it more comfortable than a goddamn blanket and a fucking pillow? Temperate lighting, noise should all be controlled in the bedroom. You lay down, you turn on a fan if you have heat problems or like white noises, and then you put down on a fucking device and have at it. This is fucking stupid shit. This just makes my brain hurt. Basically, here's what they say. Temperate lighting and noise should be controlled to make the bedroom conducive to falling and staying asleep. Your bed should feel comfortable, and if you have a pet that sleeps in your room with you, consider having the pet sleep somewhere else that tends to make noise in the night. My cats are like ninjas. They're very quiet. They don't bother me, so get fucked on that. I don't have any dogs anymore. One of them we gave to a guy who was in need of an animal because of depression, and he was peeing all over the place, and the other dog was really old, and his kidneys were failing, and he wasn't eating anymore, so he was pretty much on his way out, so we got him put to sleep, you know. Hamlet, rest in peace, buddy. I cried really hard that night when we had to take him in, but me and my wife talked about it. Anyways, it's something I don't like to talk about because I start crying, and I just don't. No. Moving on. Remember what I mentioned earlier? I don't know why I'm doing this. I know if you got something better to do or you don't want to listen to me, rant on this, then go do something. Because I'm, like I said, I'm not in YouTube for views necessarily. This is pretty much just me getting some stuff off my chest. So you get all your worrying over with before you go to bed. This is fucking retarded! If you find you lay in bed thinking about tomorrow, consider saying it's not perhaps after to review today. Tell me how this fucking works! It's also useful to make a list. This is so dumb. Who thinks of this shit? It doesn't work. I just want to scream right now. No. I'm not gonna punch my monitor. I'm very, very tempted to. That's stupid. Whoever thought of that is a dumb shit. Okay? That's never in my life have I met anyone who's done that and it helped. And trust me, I know a lot of people who like to take notes on things. They carry a notepad or one of those little ones, the ones that you flip and then you have like one of those little pocket protectors like those faggot nerds, and they write down, "Oh, I'll meet Bobby over today for a sucky sucky," or something like that. It does not work! Next. Reduce stress. Oh boy, yeah, that would be great. Yeah, meditation, that's never worked for me. And all meditation has done for me, when I've done it, this is true, the last time I did meditation, I was doing deep breathing techniques and just breathing and keeping calm and taking deep breaths. But the moment I opened my eyes and started breathing like I normally breathe, I had a panic attack. Oh, and it was a bad one, too. In fact, when I opened my eyes and I started moving around and everything, I felt like, that feeling you get when you black out, or when you black out, you suddenly feel, like, give me a minute to think here. When you black out, right, and you don't know what you were doing prior to blacking out, so you're not sure if you blacked out. That's what I had, and then all of a sudden my heart just started racing like crazy, and it was just awful. Oh, and here's the golden goose of it all. Considering participating in cognitive therapy. Alright, I'm going to end this video with my opinion on cognitive therapy, okay? Cognitive therapy is a farce. It has helped nobody. And the ones that it has helped, those are weak individuals who believe the simple power of words can fix anything. That does not help everybody. As a matter of fact, it helps a very minuscule amount of people. If a little something as to words cure your problems, then you don't need therapy at all. Okay? Cognitive therapy is just tricking your brain into thinking that there is nothing wrong with you. You are fine. You're normal, you're deserving, you're a person that just deserves everything a human being is supposed to be given during your lifetime. There's nothing wrong with you. You don't have any mental problems, you don't have any physical problems. Everything is fine, everything is okay. Bullshit! It's a fucking lie! I'm sorry if I blowed out your eardrums in, but it's fucking bullshit! You're tricking your brain or tricking your thoughts into thinking something radically different is not going to make the problem go away. I don't care how much you bullshit yourself, you're a fucking idiot. If you honestly believe that, please find the nearest cliff or tallest building next to your house or wherever the hell you live and jump off it as soon as possible. You'll be doing the world a favor. I mean that. This is why I hate people. They come up with stupid shit like that, and they like, okay, well, if you follow those steps, your insomnia will be magically cured, and everyone can live happily. Bullshit. It does not help. It doesn't. Well, this video went on longer than I expected it to, and I apologize if your eardrums go or have gone because of my screaming, but that's just how I feel about WebMD and their bullshit 10 tips of insomnia. Let me tell you something, and then I'll leave. Insomnia is not something that should be taken lightly. It is a very serious problem, and that's because that's how your body heals, is by sleeping. Sleeping is the very essence of. It's one of the simplest things of life, like breathing. If you don't have sleep, you can't function. And if you can't function, then how are you going to do the things in your life that you're supposed to be doing to either make your life happy or successful or whatever it is that you're doing in life, given you have a plan? You can be like me and have absolutely no idea what you're doing in life or what you want out of it. Because I still don't know what I'm looking for. I probably will never find it, and that's okay, I guess. It sucks in a way, but in other ways, you just learn to accept it. I just don't know what I want out of life, if anything at all. It wasn't my choice to be brought upon this earth. But we won't go through that again. You already know my stances on that. I blame my parents, but that's besides the point. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. I'm gonna get me another glass of water because I'm empty, and I'm gonna go listen to some music and then maybe lay down for a little bit and see if I can catch a nap. If I can't, well then, whatever. But that list is bullshit, and most of those answers they have on that list piss me off. And just I ain't gonna think about it. I can already feel my temples doing one of these numbers, where it feels like there's fingers going to the sides of your head and they're doing this. Yeah, I'm already feeling that. No, fuck that shit. Anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to get some sleep, take a nap or whatever. I don't know. That's pretty much all I gotta say. So, listen, y'all have a great weekend. Take good care of yourselves and don't get in any trouble. And if you do, you only live once, so you might as well have some fun while you're at it. Or not. It depends. Everyone is unique in their own little way. And I hope you like this video. If you don't, I don't care. It really, like I said, I'm mostly doing this for myself, you know, for therapy purposes. But but it to me it considers a win-win because you get to listen to it, and I don't know, some people like me, I guess. I don't know. Don't know why. I'm not someone to like. You know, I'm just a piece of shit. But whatever. Anyways, take care of yourselves, and we'll talk again soon. Hopefully, my next video will be more upbeat, and if not upbeat, hopefully it'll be more, I guess, positive or better in some way, shape, or form. I just need some sleep, guys. If I can just have one night of sleep, I would be in tip-top shape for another 3 days. But as you can tell, my slurring in my voice and the way my throat sounds, I'm fading fast. I just hope that my brain will finally say, okay, I can't fight this anymore. I'm done. Let's conk out so we can heal this body. Wouldn't that just be great? Anyways, I'm gonna shut up. Good night, guys. Or good day. Take care of yourselves. Signing out. Bye.